Hey y'all, so I actually filmed this video the other day, but I was watching it back to edit and I hated it. I wasn't feeling that great when I filmed it, and so it was very rushed, and so we're gonna refilm it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of cleaning, and I'm gonna talk about things that my old cowboy grandpa taught me about horseback riding. So I grew up riding with my grandpa, whether it was just one time a year or 6 to 10 times a year. I always tried to go as often as I could. And as I got older, I realized how much I loved it, and so I went even more often. And my grandpa has always been my very best friend, and I learned so much from him when it came to horses as I was growing up. So here is 5 things that old cowboy taught me. So number 1, the most important thing I feel like he taught me was that when it comes to riding a horse, you are the boss. Horses, I can't think of the right word right now, but horses are a pack animal. They always look for a leader to follow. And so if you are not that leader, they're gonna think they're the boss. So that is number 1 and the most important thing I feel like my grandpa has taught me. That you cannot let your horse get away with things because you are the boss. Number 2, even without my grandpa knowing this, he is the one that taught me to love riding and to just love horses. I know that may not be an actual like learning thing, but to me, that was, because he taught me that. Number 3, he taught me simple things like how to tie a horse to a fence, how to clean out their hooves, brushing them, catching the horses to ride them, and like I said before, just loving them and how to take care of a horse. Number 4 is pretty obvious. He taught me how to ride. He taught me how to get on and off a horse, which is very important. He taught me how to sit in my saddle, how to stay centered and stay on the horse. He taught me how to hold the reins, which is very important. We always rode with split reins, and so that was very important for me to learn. And he taught me how to control the horse. And last but not least, number 5, he just generally taught me about horses. When I was younger, I always got confused when it came to gelding and mare. I always switched it up for some reason and thought mare was a boy and gelding meant a girl horse. And so he definitely had to remind me that a lot. And I asked him every time we went riding, because when I was younger, I just couldn't grasp it. I don't know why. But he taught me stuff like that, and he taught me about different horses. We always rode quarter horses because that's what they always owned, because that's what they used when he was growing up, you know, because that was the way they lived. Anyways, so that's what he taught me, is he just taught me about horses themselves. So the gist of this video is just talking about my grandpa. He is the reason I fell in love with horses, and I'm just so thankful for that because they're my whole life. I can't imagine not being around horses and not getting to ride, which I don't get to ride very much right now, but I still love it, and I feel the need to ride every single day, and it's all because of him. And he's always been just such an amazing example to me, not just when it comes to, you know, being a hard worker and riding and things to do with horses, but he's also a big example to me when it comes to spiritual things. He's very, very, very gospel-centered and very spiritual. And yeah, he's always been my very best friend, and I love horses because of him. Alrighty, y'all. Well, that concludes today's video, but thank you guys so much for watching. I've enjoyed sharing with you guys. Make sure to like this video and comment below any video ideas you want to see from me. Love y'all. See you in the next one.